Deep breath. Okay. Wow. What a time to be doing a vlog, hey? It's the 21st of March, 2020. I feel like I'm sending a message to the future about the apocalypse right now. So, the world is currently in like a kind of lockdown situation, or most of it is anyway. Certainly here in the UK, it kind of is now, because of the coronavirus pandemic, which is sweeping across the planet, changing how society operates in so many places. The UK, where I live right now, is lots of people in isolation in their homes. Like it's panic buying, and you can't get anything here. Pubs, clubs, and gyms and restaurants all were closed, like forcibly closed by the government last night. A few days ago, schools were closed. My kids are now home and they're going to be homeschooled for the foreseeable future. This doesn't sound like it's even real. I can't believe I'm saying this stuff. This is actually happening. I didn't do any vlogs last week, so I was just completely wiped out with just feeling really depressed and just despair of the whole situation. Yeah, I'm really struggling to wrap my head around what this means. Most of my work has been postponed or cancelled, as a lot of freelance people will be experiencing. I'm a self-employed musician, as you probably know if you're watching this. And most of my income lately has come from doing workshops with young people in what's known, I hate the term, but what's known as special education in the UK. So inclusive music practice would be a better term for that. But I work with young, often vulnerable people with learning difficulties, people who are disabled. I work with organisations such as Drake Music and Mac Makes Music. I do school stuff. I do. Hang on, my daughter wants. Honey, I'm in the garage. Hi, baby. I'm just doing my video.
And I got a bubble.
Oh, you got me a bobble. Thank you. Do you want to say hi to YouTube? You have to. It's this camera here. No, you have to go up here. Do you want to come up?
Yeah.
Okay, move it. Let me grab you by there. Right. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Look at your face. You just look like a little. You just look like a little duck.
Oh,
I'm trying to talk to my friends out in YouTube land. Do you want to stay, or are you going to go and do other stuff?
Daddy,
Yeah.
I got this bubble for your long hair.
Thanks, honey. Well, I'm
It's
not.
growing.
Yeah, it is growing, and I can't get a haircut anytime soon because everything's closed and we're on lockdown.
So you just have to have it long, don't you?
Like yours. Oh,
Yes.
oh, we
You-
keep bumping that microphone, don't we? Oh, sit on my lap then, buddy.
I want to go.
You want to go? Okay, bye, buddy.
Is that right now? We got none.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, let me just. This just brought me a coffee. Can I get a top up?
Yes, I'll get you
Nothing in it.
a sleeve.
Cool. Right. So yes.
Blue, red, or pink.
Pink sounds great.
And there's no.
No sugar. A sugar-free slushy sounds really nice. Thank you, honey.
Pink ones do have sugar.
There's no end of distractions. Now my watch is pinging. Okay, cool. This is going well. Yeah. So my kids are at home, and they're going to be home for we don't know how long. Predictions are probably like kids not going back to school until September is one idea that's floating around. It's going to be a while, for sure. I'm working from home now. I've cobbled together a really makeshift studio, which weirdly enough I'd done. So I did all this stuff and set this up with my really basic home studio and doing the vlog stuff like I'm doing now before all this happened. And it's kind of weird that I did all that because I was gearing up to do more stuff from home anyway. And now it's been forced upon me. So government guidelines mean that, as some of you probably know, I have cerebral palsy and I also have spina bifida and a few other health issues. And basically, I definitely fall in the category of being in what the government defines as someone who is vulnerable. And there is a advisory 12-week self-isolation in effect. It's not a legal requirement yet. I wouldn't be surprised if it becomes one. But yeah, so I'm going to be working from home for a while. I don't have any idea how I'm going to make a living at this point because all of my work was cancelled. I've got some money in the bank because I just been doing some major education projects, which I've been paid for. I've got a quid or two. I'll be okay. Our family will survive. We're not. There are people in much worse situations, and we don't have a lot of bills. We live a pretty low cost life as it is. So for that, oh, hang on, she's back.
It's got vanilla stuff in.
Can I just show everyone? So this is, what is this?
A slushy.
A vanilla slushy. So yeah, it's pretty weird. All I can do is record and make music. That's all I can think to do right now. I'm working hard on the new material that I'm creating with my choreographer Ayaka, which is really interesting because it's gloves and it's movement and it's music, and they're all really tied up. We started a song that feels like it's a song now, and like the movement in it feels as important as the lyrics, which is really strange and interesting. It's definitely like a piece of art. It's not just another song. I don't even know if it would make sense to release it. Like putting it on Spotify would be really weird, I think. But anyway, tidying up with my back cat stuff, because there's loads of songs that I've written that I think are really good. Some really old songs that just never got recorded, and my career's moved on, and the songs just sort of left on the scrap heap. And some of them sound great, actually, with the benefit of modern technology and actually knowing what I'm doing in the studio. So I'm just doing that. I'm just trying to keep busy, and I'll obviously do a lot more of these because, well, I can, can't I? Yeah. I've not been particularly well this week. I'm pretty certain I haven't had coronavirus. I always get colds at this time of year as the season changes. I'm really susceptible to pollen and all that. So I'm sure I'm fine now. I feel better now. Yes. What else is happening? The world might be ending. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just trying to be optimistic and, look after myself and my family and just stay safe and stay at home. Self-isolation and spending a lot of time at home is a really scary prospect for a lot of people. So it's a really complicated thing. It's a really complicated idea for people to get their heads around, that they really shouldn't be interacting physically. And that includes not going to the pub and stuff or going out. Like, we're supposed to be in our homes. So really strange times, and we have no idea how long this will go on for. My only reliable source of income now, I guess, is that I have a handful of patrons on my Patreon thing. If you look up Dyskinetic on Patreon, you'll find me. I do make a lot of behind the scenes stuff that is really specific to music making and creative thinking. So there's loads of stuff on there, and there's signups from like $1. There's like a really full fat, like if you happen to have a pair of Miu Miu gloves and you want some consultation time and some to work directly with me as one of the, I suppose, one of the most experienced Miu Miu glove people in the world. I mean, I started really early. There's like, it's been a long journey for me. So if you're one of those people that's new to the Miu Miu gloves, then yeah, you could get a hold of me through my Patreon, and we could work together. Or you could, any tier of my Patreon would, of course, really help me out right now. I've got enough patrons that I notice the money, which is really, really nice. It really does help support me, and hopefully I'm creating something that's interesting to people and useful. And yeah, obviously, we've all got a lot of things to pay out for, but if you find anything that I do even vaguely useful and you are in a position financially to support it, then yeah, Patreon would be a really great way to do that. And there'll be lots of new music on there very soon, because what else am I going to do? Yeah, strange days. Cool. Thanks for tuning in. This is a weird one, but we can get through this. Really fortunate to be in the position that I'm in, and my family are in, that we've thought about homeschooling in the past anyway. Working from home isn't new to us. As I say, we're not in a sticky spot with a rent or mortgage. Like, we're gonna be fine. There's a roof over our heads. I want to be really aware of how fortunate we are under the circumstances. Wow, cool. All right, I'm just thinking out loud and being weirded out, as I'm sure everyone else is. Stay hopeful, stay creative. Try and find something that allows you to find some meaning in all of this, I guess. That's all we can do. Okay. Thanks for watching.